Another freezing day in the spring. The river's still kind of high, so we're going to try this sandy area of the park. A very green dime. And this is going to be a good sign because this has been here for a very long time. That shows me that the sands had probably shifted a little bit, and we're pulling something that's been in there for a while. So we're going to keep going. The second very green dime. That's another good sign. A very green nickel. St. Patrick's Day was a few weeks ago, but better late than never. Surface dime. Here's a spill of modern pennies. Another dime. Down to 1 bar. Time to change the batteries. 5 more cents. On the board with some silver. This one rang up a straight 81. That's exactly like a modern dime. But since it's in that silver range, when you dig all that clad, sometimes you find the silver because that's where it is. Oh, one final thought on this silver. This is a beefy earring. There's more silver in this than in some silver rings that I find. Again, I'm pretty happy about this. We take what we could get. Other than being at the ocean, that's one of the greenest pennies I've ever seen. I don't know if this is a pendant. It's kind of wiped clean. There's no features on either side of this thing. I'll have a closer look with a magnifier when we get back. Another Jefferson. A wheat cent. And where you find wheat cents, you're likely to find silver coins. Remember, dimes and quarters, half dollars, all that, and dollar coins made 1964 and before are made out of 90% silver. So when you see the wheat penny, it's right in that age range. Have a good look around. Where I found this, I'm going to spiral out in a circle, working my way outward to see if there's anything else. It's raining, and it's just above freezing. Another nickel. There's a dime. Quarter. So this is what I got after a 2-hour hunt at a sandy park. I think the highlight, well, I know the highlight is this silver earring. It's very heavy. A lot of silver. Like I said, more silver than some rings might have had. And it just goes to show you, my last video was 2 4-hour trips metal detecting where I basically didn't find a whole lot. You come out one day for a couple hours and then things just materialize. So keep on swinging, and we'll see you on the cleanup. Looks like just under $1 and change. One noteworthy thing, I guess this is a bicentennial quarter from 1976. We'll see how that cleans up. And I'm very interested to see how tumbling these dimes and this nickel, how clean they get. Here they are. It's amazing what a little bit of tumbling will do. Nothing special. Just a bicentennial quarter. Okay, and a 1 wheat cent that provides another little bit of information of where I might want to continue my searches and looking for some silver. This is a 1953. Here's the earring. Is it silver? I believe it is. Before I show you how to check for precious metal, remember on my channel, I show a way or several different ways, not necessarily the way. There are always other ways or better ways to do things. For example, using a chemical kit would probably be the best way to do this. Why am I not going to do that today? Well, I simply don't have one. I could get one. I mean, they're only $20 if you order them online. So I think I'll do that going forward. But, you know, there's different ways. I'll show you a few. Also, if it, whatever it is, if it sticks to a magnet, it is ferrous metal, meaning that it has iron in it, and it will not be precious metal. So that's one way to, eliminate some cheaper metals right out of the gate. With this image, you could see that the prong part of this earring is definitely made out of something different than the rest of it. And that was one of those little clues. But let's take a deep look at this and try to figure out what's going on. Although I couldn't find an intact proof mark, I was able to see something that could be the proof mark. If you look on this center prong, just to the right of that silver ball there, you'll see something that's kind of like an oval where it could have been a proof mark. But why do I think this is silver? Oh, well, based on 3 factors. Its weight, it had a pretty heavy weight. Its patina, it definitely looked like silver coming out of the ground. It had the right patina. And also, I did a scrape test on this. Typically, if you lightly scrape a piece of jewelry that is plated, you'll soon see the cheaper metal, either brass or copper, underneath. In this instance, I clipped this thing almost all the way through, and there we could see that this is silver all the way through. Why did I scrape it? Why did I clip it? Well, I needed to know for sure what I had, and it's not like I'm going to go wearing this thing around. At best, it'll be used for, scrap silver. So no big deal there. So if you do want to retain a piece of jewelry after you find it in the ground and you want to do a scrape test, just do it on the back or somewhere that it's not noticeable. So I'm happy with this find. So here's a follow-up to a video that I did about a month ago called Cleaning My Clad Coins, What Will I Buy? At the end of the video, I show this Remington 1900 shotgun that I purchased with the clad coin money that I dug out of the ground. I've always wanted a short barrel coach style Old West type, shotgun. And this one being 115 years old, it's probably as close as I can get to that. So the only money that I had to spend that I didn't dig out of the ground was for the tax stamp. The tax stamps are $200, and what you have to do is file an E-form on the ATF's website. Now, the E-form, to my surprise, came back in just over a month, which is it's lightning fast, because doing the paper forms in the past, that took over 9 months. So after you get that tax stamp back, it looks like this. You should have your NFA item engraved with the name, first and last, that is, and your city and state. After I did that, I did a test cut on my saw with just a little section here to see what would happen, and then took the rest of it off. So this shotgun had 30-inch barrels originally, and now it has a 12-inch barrels. So project complete. What can you do with your clad money? Well, if you're going to fork over some more money to pay for the tax stamp, maybe you could do something like this. Everyone has different hobbies and interests. So again, in closing, what would you do with the clad and the money that you dig out of the ground? Let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching. It helps out to grow and develop my channel. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you.